All right, what's the CNN camera thing? Shade room?
That video of Diddy, Cassie in that hotel. Did you recognize that Sean Combs?
What I want to say, first of all, when I seen the video, everything in the video is egregious. I'm against. I don't support all the charges that's alleged against him. I don't support any of that trafficking, minors, domestic violence. I'm totally against it. So when I seen the video, yeah, I was kind of upset with it. Being that I know him, he's not necessarily a friend, but yeah, I was upset when I seen it. But
did you
as far as
recognize
everything
him?
I just said,
Did you recognize that kind of anger at all from your
I don't
experiences?
know him like that. What did you mean? Do I be recognized? Did I recognize him? I seen him.
Yeah, I went on there raw style.
What you mean my experiences? I seen him and I thought it was disgusting. I didn't do a zoom in to see if it was really him or nothing, but he admitted it was him, so yeah, it was him.
What did you think about the apology that he gave in that other video?
Ain't me for this. The apology ain't for me to decide, it's for Cassie. What I think about it don't matter. He ain't do nothing to me. Cassie need to ask Cassie if she accept the apology. I told you how I feel. I said what I said.
I want to play a conversation that you had on your podcast back in September with Mace. Listen.
Yeah.
When you had your record deal, why did you take me to Biggie Smalls and not Bad Boy?
Man, it's almost gonna bring me to tears to say this. I just, being that I saw you as such a good friend, I wanted to put you with somebody I knew with.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. A lot of people ask me that on Instagram, man. Don't have me just out here crying and shit, man. I don't want to get emotional in here, man.
Instantly, I knew Biggie would do right by you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
This is really trying to promote his ghetto product. But they got the wrong on CNN.
So I'm going to get some cheeks after this horsepower joint. I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace know Puff. So I appreciate what Mace said. And of course, that's my brother. So if he felt that way, then he felt that way. I can't really tell you how Puff moves or anything like that. Mace may know better than me because he was signed to Puff. I wasn't. But my show does come on at 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube. It's called It Is What It Is. And y'all make sure y'all check it out. I mean, I might get some more information out of Mace from there. But for me to tell you how Puff act and all that, I don't know. I never was signed to him.
Yeah. What about the industry in general? I mean, so many people have pointed out that Diddy couldn't get away with this stuff if there weren't a lot of people protecting him. Do you think that's the case?
Who the talent agent for this joint? Like, you think I'll be sitting around watching what Diddy do and all this? I didn't know this was a Diddy joint that y'all invited me to. Yo, who booked me for this joint?
All right.
Wow, and I don't be sitting
Cameron,
around watching Diddy and all that. Yeah,
thanks.
Man, come on, man. That's
Thanks
just
for
crazy,
joining
man.
us. Thank you for your time tonight.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. You enjoy it.
That wasn't funny to me. What it did is just show a nigga get on. See, all right, put it like this. All right, so let me tell you the problem with that. That was mad funny. You're probably a typical. So let me tell you the problem with clips like that, right? So you got a black person that is given a global platform, right? You got a nigga that's given a global platform. Instead of, making it seem like we have some sort of sense, this got on here, rawed it out, and just reset the whole shit again. Let's just say if society was like, all right, niggas are finally learning, blah, blah, blah. What the nigga did was get on a global platform on CNN and embarrass niggas once again, boom, slate reset again. Hip hop. Hip hop does not mean you don't know how to code switch, bro. The most popular hip hop artist on the globe is a code switcher. The fuck are you talking about? That shit wasn't funny to me. That shit was embarrassing as fuck. That shit was not funny. As a black man, that shit was not funny to me, bro. That shit was not funny at all. It showed an ignorant ass to get on a major platform and make a motherfucking fool of himself. And a gang of people that's not black gonna see that and think all of us niggas act like that. And I don't think that shit funny. I don't respect it. I think it's stupid. Would you think that which I thought that I was gonna think that shit was funny? Knowing the type of person that I am, you thought that I was gonna think that shit was funny? Because the problem is, anybody that's black in here, you're gonna have to answer for that in some way, some shape or form in your personal lives, whether it be on an interview, a new job you started, how motherfuckers look at you, anything. You're gonna have to answer for that shit in some sort of fucking way because of what Cameron did on CNN. Even at the smallest fucking percent, you're gonna have to fucking answer for it. Whether you could code switch or not, bro, it doesn't matter. You still gotta change the perception of yourself to show you're a civilized nigga when you need to be, because a dumbass is like Cameron on CNN. Yeah, I live for me too, but I'm just saying it just sucks that you gotta change narratives off you as an individual because something that a Rog did on social media or the fucking news. That shit is lame as bro. I'm not saying you got to be bootlicking and all that type of corny ass shit, but I'm just saying, in the world we live in, you got to know how to code switch. You cannot be in a room full of important men rogging it out. Cameron is a lucky case. Like, the nigga just got lucky and was able to rog through life. But will he ever be in a big boardroom with a crazy major network to the point where something is life-changing? Will he ever be signed to a real alcohol brand or anything like that? No. Raw hustles will work, yeah. But as far as getting on a Kevin Hart status where he worth 50 to 100 M's and shit like that, nah, it's never gonna work. To reach those type of levels in life, you must be a nigga that knows how to code switch. You can't be a straight, just straight up rog and get through life making a dumbass amount of money. Bro, 50 is a code switcher. What you mean? 50's not even ghetto. 50's just a businessman. He's an ex-gangster that turned businessman. Like, 50 don't even be rogging out. Bro, 50 could be in a boardroom and sit around with a bunch of motherfuckers of importance and really know how to get shit going. That's how 50 was able to get as far as he is. You think networks will fuck with 50 Cent if he was rogging out? Who do you think is the one that allowed him to get those shows on Stars? Somebody black? No. The most successful black people on earth code switch. The dumb niggas will stay in a certain bracket.
Thanks for being here. First, when you
went on CNN with some fucking glasses and a trucker and a Dipset tee, like, I don't know. It's just, like I said, I grew up around like ghetto ass niggas and shit like that. It's the fake bravado niggas feel like they have to put on to feel cool. You know what I mean? There's some niggas in this chat that really was advocating for it too. There's a time and a place for everything. This wasn't the time or the place for that. This is why I don't watch their podcast. It's a shit show. It's dumb. You could stay true to who you are without rogging out, bro. And look, see the difference between a black woman that knows how to be professional and a black that can't code switch? This is why also black women there's more Congress black women, and black women are taken more serious in corporate America because they're excellent at code switching too. Because we feel like, oh, shit, man, if I act like that, man, he's gonna think I'm a square. Like, man, I ain't selling out. That's why there's more black women that are homeowners over fucking black too. Keep playing the raw game.
From your experiences?
I don't know like that. What do you mean? Do I be recognized? Did I recognize them? I seen them. What do you mean my experiences? I seen them and I thought.
Giving her attitude and shit. What you mean by experiences? I seen her give an ad so like this ain't 03. This ain't Dipset timeline.
I thought it was disgusting. I didn't do a zoom in to see if it was really him or nothing, but he admitted it was him, so yeah, it was him.
What did you think about the apology that he gave in that other video?
Ain't me for this. The apology ain't for me to decide, for Cassie. What I think about it don't matter. He ain't do nothing to me. Cassie need to ask Cassie if she accept the apology. I told you how I feel. I said what I said.
I want to play a conversation that you had on your podcast.
I can't watch this dumbass nigga. Fuck this nigga. He's smart enough to make a certain amount of money in life, but he's still a rog at the end of the day. That's why he's going to be capped at rog hustles. Flipping weed, all that dumb shit that he does, flipping weed, owning a couple of bullshit businesses, so on and so forth. That will never see hundreds of M's, so on and so forth. Alexa, what is Cameron's net worth? Alexa don't even know who the fuck this nigga is. Hold on real quick. If he ain't worth 50, it's an L. They saying this nigga worth $6 million. How the fuck you gonna be in a game since the 90s or some shit? Late 90s, only worth 6 M's. You said 6 million is not bad? Yo, somebody do the mathematics for me. What type of hustling have you been doing since the late 90s? If you're only worth 6 million, that means you made how much money a year since then? He clearly blew a lot on rog trinkets. If I've been in the game since the 90s and I'm worth only 6 million, shit, I'm probably sitting in a chair with an attitude rogging out my damn self. Because I realize I really just fucked up my fame. Because somebody like Cameron should be worth at least 50 million. And somebody be like, but LTG, like, he probably really got 50 just hitting and tucked away. Nah, he don't. Let's look up a code switcher's net worth. You ready? See what happens when you code switch? You're able to be worth 450. Should we look up all the codes? Like, I don't even need to do this. But all the code switching blacks make more money. Because we cross over, we have crossover appeal. That means not just niggas fuck with us. Name a ghetto nigga that's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Name one non-code switching that's worth hundreds of millions. Bro, even Dirk is a code switcher. Dirk don't even be rogging out. What are you talking? Like, bro, Dirk is like one of the smartest PR niggas. Like, Dirk is a smart nigga. Like, Dirk know how to play the game properly. Kanye don't rog. NBA Youngboy, that's probably it. But even in interviews, does NBA Youngboy rog? He just be calm. He be like, yeah, I just like my music. You know what I mean? I lay down my tracks. You know, NBA players don't count. The more ghetto you are, the better basketball you play. NBA players don't count when you black.